welcome back to the channel. It is an absolutely glorious day today at our little small holding homestead, otherwise known as Very Small House, here in the West Country of England. It's a little bit windy, but it's lovely and sunny. It's one of the first proper spring days we've had for a real long time. So if we've never met before, my name is Nikki and I run Back to the Good Life with my lovely husband G, who is currently busy doing food or something. And we are a channel all about growing your own, being self-sufficient and living a more sustainable lifestyle. Today's project is really in the vein of helping out the wildlife and helping the pollinators, which is something that we are really passionate about. Because it's such a nice sunny day, I wanted something nice and quiet to do, and I thought making seed balls would be a great thing to do, and I thought having you along to join me would be lovely. Today we are going to be making some wildflower seed balls. These are a really great project for anyone really, but especially for kids because they love getting messy, and it's a really great way to spread the love of nature. So you might be wondering, why are we making wildflower seed balls? Well, we actually have an event coming up next weekend, and we would like to give away some wildflower seed balls to the people that come to the event and people that come and talk to us and learn more about our channel. And we thought, what a great way to kind of spread the love of nature by giving away these little balls of potential life, really. They're dead easy to make, dirt cheap to make as well, so we can make a few and people can then hopefully have nice lasting memories of the event, as well as have a little take-home goodie bag from us. So making seed balls is really simple. We've just got some clay, which is in here. We're actually using cat litter clay because it's easy and it's cheap and it's biodegradable, so we're happy with that. We need some seeds, which we've got in here, as you can see. We need a nice mix of, we've got some butterfly attracting seeds, some wildflower seeds, some woodland seeds. Really nice mix of seeds here. We're going to put lots in our balls. And we're going to need some water, which I've got in this little bottle here, and some half decent seed sowing compost, which I've got some here. This is just really simple, cheap stuff. So I'm going to take you along and then we can see how this works. So to get started, I'm going to pop 3 handfuls of clay into our tray here. This is just a simple ex-meat tray that I now use as a seed tray. It doesn't really matter what tray you use. 3 handfuls of clay in there, and I'm going to put 3 handfuls of compost in there as well. This is nice sieved compost, and it's also quite damp already as well, which is pretty good. So we're going to give that a nice mix around. Might need a little bit more clay because this compost is already quite damp. Let's pop it another bit of clay. Just going to mix them around like that. And we want it to get to a kind of a nice mixed consistency, so you can see it just here. So the clay is nice and evenly distributed. And then what we're going to do is grab our seeds. We've got some just here. Hopefully you can just see the seed that we're working with here. We've got loads of different types of seed. And we're going to pop these in our seed bombs or seed balls. We've got wildlife attracting mix. We've got butterfly attracting mix in here. Nice woodland mix in there. There are so many different types of seeds. And they're going to be really cool. And then we're going to pop them in our clay mix. I'm going to stick all of them in there. There's 3 packs of seeds in there, so lots of variety. And again, just give them another mix up. Nice and simple. Try and get those seeds nice and evenly distributed. So just to make it a little bit easier to handle on camera, I'm going to put some water in this jar here, so I don't want to pour too much. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of the water into our seed tray. Not a huge amount. You can always add more, but you can't take away. That's the rule on this one. And as you can see, the litter starts to clump up a little bit there. So we might pop a little bit more water in. There we go. This is a really great job. A really great thing for kids to do. They love to get messy and enjoy this kind of stuff. and it's a great way to teach them all about nature, which is something we're quite passionate about. So as we can see them nice and mixed up already, what you want to do now is kind of grab a ball amount, so probably about that much here, and then we're just going to roll it around a little bit, do it over the tray, so anything that falls down is going to go in the tray. Mix it up. And there we have it. So these lovely little seed balls are such a great idea, especially to do with kids. We're going to make quite a few of these. Kids love these, and they're really great for slingshots as well, and you can chuck them in the field and we can grow wildflowers, which everyone needs more of. So what we're all going to do once we've made some is just pop them in another tray and leave them out in the sunshine to dry for 24 hours. And with that, I'm going to make some more. And there we have it, some wildflower seed balls. These are going to dry out for about 24 hours. We're going to leave them in the sunshine. It's not due to rain today, which is shocking for the UK, really. But once these are all dry, we can pop them in little bags and use them as goodie bags. If you're making your own seed balls, you can pop these onto the ground, you can chuck them out, they're great for use in slingshots for kids, obviously not at people, at the ground. And then you can spread this little joy of wildflowers wherever you go. So the reason we use clay and compost, the compost has obviously got all the nutrients in it ready for the seeds to grow, and it will keep it a little bit damp and a little bit moist, but ready to go whenever you are, really. And then the clay helps to stick everything together and helps to feed those seeds with nutrients as well. These are so simple to plant. You don't even need to dig them out into the ground or anything. Just literally chuck them onto the ground and go. If you're into a little bit of guerrilla gardening, you know, as you're walking past your council gardening pot, just stick a couple of seed balls in there, and hopefully in a few weeks' time you'll see a nice display of wildflowers and you know exactly where they've come from. So this definitely isn't our method of building seed balls. This has been around for ages, and guerrilla gardeners across the world have always been using these as well. It makes it a little bit easier to spread those wildflowers. So if you've got delicate seeds like lettuce or cosmos, making balls out of them can make it a lot easier to sow them in the ground. We're thinking of giving that a try at our allotment next year, not this year, because we're kind of at the end of the planting season now. But we'll see how that goes, because we're always trying new methods of planting here. Hopefully some of them will work and we'll end up growing something. So there you have it, good lifers. A nice, simple, eco-friendly project that you can do in a few minutes. Great for kids to enjoy, and you're going to be spreading wildflowers and spreading joy for the pollinators for years to come. So now it's over to you. It's your turn to make some lovely wildflower seed bombs. We would absolutely love to see them. Don't forget to tag us on Instagram. There's our channel down the bottom there. And we will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.